guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about the cost of growing your platform via having children on social media. I had a few thoughts and also an article I wanted to go over with you guys. So if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so this article actually came out on Insider back in late March, and I wanted to, first I saw a little snippet of it on Mom Uncharted on TikTok, and I wanted to kind of look at the article in its entirety to get a better idea of what was being said in it. And once I went over it, I wanted to bring it to you guys. So it says, pregnant influencers share the impact of receiving trolling comments that make them fear for their baby's safety. TikTokers said that being pregnant can massively grow your following, but at a cost. 3 women told Insider that they are flooded with hateful comments and unsolicited advice. The constant negativity has had a huge impact on their mental health, they said. The article starts, "She isn't kicking. Why hasn't she kicked?" Sarati Callahan, who is 32 weeks pregnant, finds herself asking this question several times a day due to relentless comments she receives on TikTok from people who tell her they think her baby is going to die. Callahan is a fitness influencer with 10 million followers on TikTok, where she announced her pregnancy in October 2021. But like many prominent online figures, Callahan's pregnancy experience has been plagued by comments that criticize her choices. Pregnant influencers told Insider that sharing their lives on social media, especially TikTok, has exposed them to unprecedented amounts of hate from people who don't appear to be pregnancy experts, but who nonetheless offer unsolicited advice and criticism that creates huge amounts of stress for them. Pregnant influencers say the negativity they receive online can have a huge impact on their mental health. And I think that that applies to both pregnant and non-pregnant influencers, but obviously when you're talking about an influencer who is pregnant, you want to keep your mind healthy, which keeps your body healthy, which keeps your baby healthy. They all connect, and it's absolutely ridiculous. And I don't want to, I'm never going to justify people that are sending hate and, actual negativity. But when you're an influencer and you've shared your life and you are sharing your pregnancy experience, it's the same thing with other life things that you'll share on social media. Think about like announcing that you're getting married. Well, someone's going to have the advice for how you need to do your wedding and the makeup you need to wear and the florist you need to use and the music that you have to play at your wedding. There's going to be unsolicited advice everywhere, and I know that it can be frustrating. But as far as the unsolicited advice, I feel like that could easily be ignored. The actual hate and negativity is where obviously things can cross over and start to have a huge impact on mental health, which, in exchange can start to make your physical health deteriorate as well. Abby Herbert, 25, has 11 million TikTok followers with whom she has shared her pregnancy journey before giving birth in May 2021. Herbert said that the most terrible comments she receives on her videos are sometimes only one word long from people who watch clips of her exercising and comment, "miscarriage." These kids just throw the word around like it's nothing, but anything can happen during a pregnancy, Herbert said, adding that she was discouraged and made to feel like she was doing something wrong, when in reality, moderate exercise can be beneficial during pregnancy. Herbert, Callahan, and Bella Redamosa, a 22-year-old TikToker with 5 million followers, all posted TikToks taking part in physical challenges while pregnant. They said they would receive comments suggesting they would injure or even kill their babies from doing the challenges, making them feel paranoid to the point where they wouldn't read their comments anymore. For taking part in a short TikTok challenge where she sucked in her pregnant belly to appear flat, Callahan received hundreds of comments saying things like, "Your baby is gonna die," even though experts say the challenge is largely harmless. As a result, Callahan told insiders she struggles to sleep at night because negative comments have taken over her life. She has also consulted with her doctor about the anxiety that it has caused her. TikTok is perceived as one of the worst platforms for people subjected to this kind of trolling. The three women all told Insider that they find TikTok to be the platform where they see the highest volume of distressing comments. Herbert says she also believes that this is because the algorithm shows her content to people who don't follow her. It's reaching an audience that doesn't know you or care about you, so the comments can be very disturbing and disgusting. She also added that Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, which work in a similar way, also have a high number of negative comments. They also talked to a couple of professionals. I think that would be boring for you guys for me to read that. But again, I will link this down below if you want to read what the professionals had to say. The first thing that I thought of is all of the negativity that these influencers received, knowing how toxic TikTok is and how toxic these people were during these, 9 months that the women were pregnant. Were they going to show their children? That's what I wanted to know. So let's go over to TikTok. Sarah T. Callahan is still pregnant. Let's look at Bella. So Bella has decided to show her infant to the world, and let's check on Abby. And Abby has as well. So this is my number one thing is I hear so often that, well, they're influencers, so of course they're going to show their child to their audience. But I have another argument for that, because if you look at, I'm going to play a TikTok for you guys right now, and this shows an influencer who actually made the opposite decision to not show her kids, and then I will continue with my thoughts. So the argument of saying that, oh, well, I'm an influencer, so of course my child has to be part of my social media presence, it couldn't be further from the truth. There is a choice with pretty much everything in life. And just because you've made your income and your personality and your, day-to-day life and your lifestyle something that you monetize and share with however many subscribers or followers you have, it doesn't mean that your child has to be a part of that. And the side that I will always stand on is you can share parenting struggles. I'm sure that there's some people, but most people that have an issue with family vloggers is not to say, oh, well, you can't share parenting struggles. I think that sharing parenting struggles and parenting hacks and all the different things is super helpful, but it doesn't mean that your child's face needs to be a part of the content. There is no reason why an experience can't be shared and your child be off camera. And I love to see that influencer that I just showed you guys. I love to see that she made that decision. And not only did she make that decision, but she announced it, and she announced it with confidence to her followers. And I've said before, if you're going to unfollow an influencer because they're not showing their child, you might want to do some reflection and figure out why you are so upset that you're not seeing someone's child online. That is weirdo behavior. Just going to put it out there. I've said the same thing about Maya Knight. I think that Maya could take her kids off and she would be totally fine. Some people find her really boring. I actually find her to be very relatable, and I think that her sarcasm goes over people's heads quite often. But I think she could take her kids off and be totally fine. I've heard the argument from Colleen Ballinger stands, that's just something that I've talked about before, so I won't go into it right now, but I have heard it quite often, and it's an argument that falls flat. you know, for me. Sharing your kids with your followers is not a must. It will never be a must. And I actually hope that more influencers start to make the decision to not share their kids. Share the parenting content without the children having their name, date of birth, video, pictures, medical issues plastered all over your social media page. I think that that's a, you know, positive change. So either way, that's going to be it for now. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.